Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I've had so many requests from all around the world wanting to know if I could share how to use the new look drieds and textures that are currently on the market and very on trend. I have listened to what you have said and I have been hunting and I have found a huge array of beautiful naturally fibres. Those I don't know that I'm so fussed on, but you know, we might be able to use those. So I wanted to show you how to do something that was rustic, something that was informal, something that had lots of textures and something that could fit any environment, unless it's like Buckingham Palace and it's all very flash, but they may have at Buckingham Palace a lovely rustic table that this could look nice on. So anyway, I'm using the tin here, the tin can, because I love the lovely tonal value of the colour of the tin, which I think will be fantastic. The other thing I've done is I've filled, into here I've got a little bit of dry foam, that's the grey foam, because I'm basically using everything that is dried or dead or died off, because that's what's currently on trend. Whoa. I've been outside and I haven't taken the foam right to the top, because you don't always have to do that. Now when it comes to your height and your proportions, it's usually 1.5 times the height or the height or the width of your container, whichever is the greater. Because it's going to be a little bit informal, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit higher than what you would anticipate. If it was too tall, what you would find, unless you had a nice, big, strong, sturdy container, it would fall over. And that is the difference between actual balance and visual balance. You do not actually want to see it falling over. Right, so I've got a whole bunch of sticks in here. And this type of design is one of those designs that I'm really getting into now. And it's almost as if you were in the meadow and you were picking things and just putting them into your hands. A few highs, a few lows, putting your big fat stuff down the bottom, your loose informal, you know, like Queen Anne's lacy stuff at the top. Right, I also wanted to, I love that grasses are coming into vogue, and I do question who it is that decides what's in and what's out. I think that anything that nature produces is what you should be using. Right, I'm just going to push that down and into there like so, and I thought that the grass beside these lovely branches would be quite a lovely look. I've also got a little bit of honesty, so I'm just going to push that. In fact, I want that to be a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to get that and push that into there like so. And you know, the other thing is, because that is quite, you've got the lovely white here and it's sort of spread out, it sort of visually takes up quite a bit of room through here. Now, I've got some of these, and please don't ask me what these are, because just as I was about to use them, I completely forgot what the name of them was, but lovely seedy pods. They almost look like those things that the monarch butterfly, you know, the swan plant, it looks like a swan plant. Actually, probably it is. Right, I'm going to, and what I'm now doing is, push that down into there like that. So I've got the two colours here. So I've got the darker colour and then I've got the lighter colour. And that's sort of just, what I'm trying to do is to just diffuse a little bit of that heaviness that's out on that side. Right, I've got two pear branches. Whoa, I'm getting a bit too tall here. Push that down into there like that. And then with this one, I want to actually step it down, and I don't think I like, oh, for goodness sake, a bit rough. I don't think I want that little tag that's come from the shop. Bending that up. Who said you can't? If I said you can, then you can. There's another one of those little things. I'm going to take that off there, and I'll just bend that to one side like so. And then I've got some of these lovely things. So what I'm going to do with these that drip and bend quite nicely, just stick one into there like so. Another one into, isn't this just the best type of designing? Aren't you pleased you just came to my place today so that you could see how to do things without actually having to do much designing? Now, if you're a bit stuck, all I want to tell you is if you keep everything in their groups, you will not get lost. So putting these all together sort of helps to fill that little space in there. I've got a lovely piece of the reddish gum, which I'm going to push way down into there. So that there, the reason I've put that there is because it sort of fills and it's sort of it's helping to blend all my colours together. Now with this here, I'm going to do exactly the same with that, and you can just bend these all out like so. That can go into there like so. And then I've got these lovely banksias. So with these, I'm just going to, and I'm intended, this design, I just want it to be viewed from one side. If you wanted it to be viewed from all sides, you could just sort of put the flowers around to suit. That needs to go down into there. I think that's what I was trying to say, but I got lost. You have no idea what it's like when I'm doing flowers. I have to really concentrate, otherwise I could get very lost in what I'm doing, because like any of the arts, it draws on the right side of the brain. So when you go from that left analytical side to that right creative side of the brain, I find myself drifting off. Now I just got to turn this around a wee bit, and I feel like putting that down into there, push that down. Oh, I love it. It's so easy to, oh, I love looking at it. Now I've got one more piece of this, so I'm going to just bring that down into there, push that weight into there. Could have cut, but no, that would have been cheating when I said you could get away with it. Now, here's a little tip I want to share with you. Often people will say to me, Astar, we don't have access to moss. Well, I have the perfect solution. This is coconut husk that comes in baskets for hanging baskets. It's fantastic stuff. It's a natural fibre. And when you look at the natural fibre there and the dull tonal value of it with the materials that we've got in the container, this works a treat. Better than soft lime green growing moss. So I just going to put a wee bit of that just down into there and bring that along the sides. And oh, hold on. You've got to be very strong to work with this stuff. And then with this, I'm just going to take that around there like that. And I don't mind that that's actually sticking over the side. Looks like there's a big hole round the back or a big void. See my big void round there? Well, not a problem. Just tease that out a little bit. And then just push that down and into there. And if you're finding that your materials are moving, then don't worry about it, because this will shove them in and keep them all in one position. Let me see what I've produced. Oh yes, I do love that. And I love that there. If you don't like that there, you don't have to have it. You can take it off or you can push it in. But I quite like that lovely texture there. You could also wrap some burlap around the outside of your container if you wanted to, but like I'm looking at something for the barn, or if you were having like an informal Sunday lunch and you just wanted something that you could stick in a corner, then this is fantastic design. I hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed showing you how to be free and easy with your design. Thanks for calling, and I will see you another day.